Alright, mirror matchup. I feel like this is where I might make some mistakes, but we'll find out. So naturally I would love to hold on to this, be like, ha, I have the Gladiator's Longbow in the pocket, but you can't hold on to a 7 mana card. It's just dumb. You can't do it. It's never worth it. That was funny. So I will just go ahead and throw out the Sergeant. It's just worth getting him on the board. If Hunter coins into a like 3-2, it's totally worth it. If he coins into like a 2-3, obviously it's a little bit less worth it, but there's no way of me knowing that, so I might as well just put it out because it's a 1-drop and, you know, accept the fact that I'm going to get 2 damage onto him. So he's going to save his coin and play a 3-drop next turn most likely. He could just shoot me for 2. It's quite possible. We'll see what he does. But I think he's probably going to coin into a 3-drop here. Most likely Animal Companion, but possibly something else. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, it's basically an Animal Companion. Because of that, I am actually going to go ahead and kill command here. I know that's a potential 5 damage that I just kind of threw out, but it would have been really awkward for me to just let the 3-3 stay on the board because I didn't have a good means of getting rid of it. So I might as well try and keep tempo on my side by just killing it off, and then being able to play Senjin next turn is a much better tempo pace for me. So he's going to burn an Arcane Shot on a 2-1, and I'm perfectly fine with that because that's his entire turn, and now I can play Senjin and have total tempo. So that's fine. Excuse me. And next turn I can Buzzard Animal Companion. So I feel like we're in a pretty decent spot. I like being able to get Senjin Shieldmaster on the board uncontested. He could Deadly Shot or something. Okay, well there you go. I kind of called it. There was a Deadly Shot. And he's actually going to use the second Arcane Shot on me, which is pretty good for me actually. In the long run, that's going to help me out. Go ahead and get a piece on the board, get a free card, and it's Piggy. That's awesome. Getting a small health lead on him right now. Next turn, Leper Gnome, Frostwolf Warlord to make a really big, scary Warlord. Alternatively, I could Houndsmaster, but I don't feel like that's really necessary.
For the crusade!
Okay, so now he's played Unleash the Hounds. Frostwolf Warlord and Leper Gnome is no longer as good of a play. So I think I might just Houndsmaster and shoot for 2. I feel like that's pretty good. He's down to 6. I'm looking at Puffer's attack. He's down to 12 health. That's nice. And next turn I can Arcane Golem and Leper Gnome. So he's gonna have to react. Okay, that was a good play.
Well played. Thanks.
No Wave Jones in it. That was a good play. So I'll give credit where it's due. So he's only got 2 cards. So at this point, giving him a Mana Crystal is fine. I don't really care. Smack. And smack. It's a bad trade, obviously. A 4-3 for a 3-1 is a really terrible trade. But in this instance, it's probably not that bad. Because, I mean, I already have a guaranteed 2 damage on the board with Leper Gnome because he's not going to burn a Silence on it.
Never know what hit.
And I have such a big health lead that I can probably kill him off. So, we'll attack with Leper Gnome first. Okay, so this is like Snipe or something, so I'm going to go ahead and just play Ogre. Yeah, it is Snipe. That's fine. That's what Ogre's for. Okay, so now we've pretty much won automatically. because Leopard Gnome's on the board and I can hit for 2. So there's not a lot that Moldy Grapes can really do about this. Okay, the heal was pretty clutch. But he's going to have to wipe my board, which he can't do. So, GG.
Well played. Well fought.
Alright, sweet. Beat the mirror matchup. Pretty handily, too, at that. Just had a good starting hand there. We were able to keep tempo, which was nice. I've always kind of overvalued tempo. I'm the kind of player where board control is something I really like to have at all times, unless I'm playing like my Paladin control deck, in which case my opponent having board control is good for me, but that's an exception to the rule. Long story short, if I'm playing aggressive classes like Mage and Hunter, I like having board control. So this deck kind of suits my playstyle in that way. So hopefully we'll keep doing okay. We're 3-0. I'm pretty happy with that.
Asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, so not a bad starting hand. I think I'll keep it. The only thing I was going to think about tossing is Pint Size, but I think I'll keep it, if only because it's a cheap 2-drop. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Greetings, traveler.
Maybe I'll play Hyena first. Nah, I think I'll just Pint Size and then Shattered Sun the Pint Size. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should just Beast Companion instead. I don't know. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and play Pint Size. That seems fine. Get that bonus going. Maybe next turn I'll play Animal Companion instead of Shattered Sun, and then depending on what I get, that will change my overall strategy. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna Shattered Sun. Nope. Change my mind.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Coming through.
That's totally worth it to me. I don't need her getting a Enraged Warg into my face. For what, like 8 damage, I think? Because he gains 1 and then... Yeah, it gains 1 in Wind Fury. No thanks. I like having my health where it's at.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay, so she could Frostbolt right now, but she doesn't have it. That's good to know. I'll go ahead and just Animal Companion here. Nice!
Push forward.
We got Misha, sick nasty, super awesome. Exactly what I wanted. Next turn, probably just Torn Warrior shoot for 2. Maybe I should Torn Warrior Hyena. I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and Torn Warrior Hyena here. Oh wait, no, I could just Houndsmaster and then kill this. Never mind, change my mind. That seems totally worth it to me. Like, yeah, Misha's probably gonna die, but outright killing a 3/6, it just kind of seemed worth it at the time. Can always just high main next turn. Yeah, the more I think about it, killing Water Elemental was,
What to do?
I think, an okay call. It's a big tempo lead for me, even if Misha is frozen. Definitely gonna high main next turn, unless she does something really crazy here, but with 5 mana, I'm not thinking she's gonna be able to.
I wonder.
Yeah, it threw her off. She's not sure what she wants to do now. Houndmaster is a really good card. No 2 ways about it. Giving something 2 health and taunt is pretty awesome for a 4-drop. Especially considering it's a 4/3/4 drop. It's pretty crazy good.
Runs out on me.
Okay. I think I'm still gonna just go ahead and high main here. And then hit for 4 damage actually. Because you're playing against mage. The one thing mage really needs as a resource, like I said in the last time I played it, is health. Health for mage is like the end all be all, super critical. So even if she kills Misha and then gets the kill on my Savannah high main with the Amani Berserker, I still think it's worth it overall.
What to do? What to do?
But we'll find out shortly. I feel like she doesn't have any removal spells, or she would have already just played it on Misha. That, or she's just like really reluctant to, but in her situation I wouldn't be, so I feel like she just doesn't have anything. She's browsing through cards like crazy right now. She's hovered over the third to left and the left one a lot. So I don't think she really has anything that can help her in this situation. But we'll find out. Maybe she's just like hoping for Flame Strike or something?
I wonder.
But even then, that's not that great.
Time runs out on me.
So yeah, she's forced to sack the 5/2 and the 6/3, which is what I wanted.
For this.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with Archmage. Giving her a thing of mana might be a mistake here. Especially considering we're so close to the late game. I don't think I really need to longbow. Maybe she's going for like a Flame Strike play. Maybe I should just longbow actually. Maybe she's going for a Flame Strike play. In which case doing this is probably not that bad. I think that's okay. If I can hold off on using Arcane Golem to the point where it's not going to be beneficial to her, that's also going to be really good. Basically just drop an Argent Crusader for 3 mana. Minus the Divine Shield, obviously, but for 3 mana, I mean, come on, it's hard to argue. Tauren Warrior's just been kind of chilling in my hand. Same thing with Hyena. They're not dead cards. It's more so I'm just reluctant to play them unless I know I can get some value out of them. But on turn 8 here, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and Hyena and Ogre because that's good mana. It's a good mana curve, and you know she Flame Strikes. It's really not the end of the world. So I think I will go ahead and Hyena and Ogre. There's no point in overvaluing Hyena on turn 8. You know what I mean? Might as well just throw it out there. It's only a 2/2. Okay. That doesn't really change my plan very much. If at all. So, we will go ahead and do that. And we'll kill it off. Sunwalker was a really good card to play right now. I will openly say that. That definitely gave her, it gave her some time to possibly get back into this. Obviously, she can just ping the 6/1 to kill it off, and then my Hyena, however, becomes a 4/3, which is pretty nice. Though if she Flame Strikes, that doesn't really matter. What would be really nice is if I had Buzzard on board, because then I would have gotten 2 cards. But I think getting Hyena out first is probably fine. So obviously she knows that by killing the high main, she's gonna upgrade my Hyena, but at the same time, she's got to realize she can't afford to take 6 damage right now. Her hand must just be really awkward. I kind of wish I could see it, just because I'm really curious what's going through her or his head. But right now, I'm just not gonna know. So there is a Flame Strike. Okay. We all openly assumed there was going to be a Flame Strike. No one is surprised by the fact that there's a Flame Strike. So we'll go ahead and put our Buzzard down. Get our Green and be Leog. Oh yeah! Leog into Hound Master. Sick. Heck yeah. So much damages. She already flame striked once. Even if she flame strikes twice, the Ox still lives. It's pretty much game because I have Arcane Golem and then what's this bad boy called again? Steady Shot. I was thinking it's like Silencing Shot. I was like, no, that's not it. I couldn't remember what it was called. Steady Shot. It shows you how much I played Hunter in WoW, i.e. barely at all. Fun fact, in WoW, all of my characters have rare in the name, like Rero, Rerek, Rare Hero, yada yada. And I put the word rare and hunter together and got Rertar, so all my friends called me Retard as my hunter name. Just fun trivia for you. I'm not trying to be offensive, it's just what happened. And GG. Alright. Not bad. 4-0. Doing okay for ourselves.